Hey guys, Raijin Vexus here, and welcome back to more Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Hey
we are
guys.
now in Launch Base Zone.
I'm here too. Wesel1 is here.
Yep, and what's that one, the guy who recorded the LP?
So,
I took over
I'm
his
showing
channel.
off a pretty nifty trick.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. I used to do this as a kid.
This is how you get, like, to be number one on the leaderboard on Xbox 360.
Yep. I've never bothered with the leaderboards, in all honesty, on those versions.
They're, like, fucking hacked or some shit. Like, there's a score that's impossible to get on them.
Yeah, people always do that with the leaderboards. They do it in Sonic Generations, too.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Either that or they're just really good.
How long are you doing this?
How long do you think I'm gonna do it for?
Are you gonna get a time over? I guess Crash will answer my question, yeah.
See, he's telling us the birdies are going free, you know? We're saving all of these animals.
You right.
See, we're also spin dashing, see? Crash is pretty relevant right now.
Yep, he's right. Crash is back. Back in the 90s.
So look how fucking insane my score is right now.
Your score is godlike.
I know, I'm the best around,
Where did
and
you
nothing
get
is
these
ever gonna get me
speedrunning
down.
tricks? Yo, you should go to SDGQ and be like, yo, look at my speedrunning skills.
I know.
Oh wait,
Awesome games done shitty.
exactly. No, it's shitty games done slow.
Shitty games done slow. Oh man. Oh man, what's gonna happen to Sonic?
I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Will I get one more extra life before I die? Yes. Yes, I will.
65 lives.
And one time
Because
over.
the game wasn't easy enough. Now, you have the power.
But, in case you were wondering, that's how you grind for lives in this game.
Yeah. Sonic 3 has some jank shit, but, you know.
So,
We've been playing these games for years.
what's that in the background I see? There's something like they're building something? Maybe repairing?
It looks like a giant egg. With eyeballs.
But
Gee,
what
I
could be
wonder
so-
what it is.
It's got like 2 eyes in it or something like that. It kind of looks like that thing from that popular film franchise. What's its name?
I fucking love Star Wars. Yo, Sonic's confirmed for Star Wars Episode 8.
Clearly Sega ripped off Star Wars.
Clearly. Sega was ahead of its time.
Yes.
Copyrighted since 1990. What year did this game come out?
This game came out in 1994, but the first appearance of the Death Egg was in 1992.
Oh, right, you're right.
Although I don't think we actually seen the outer part of the Death Egg in Sonic 2.
Yeah, you just went there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's talk about Launch Base Zone. So this stage is pretty self-explanatory. If you were playing Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 standalone, this would be the final level of the game.
Yeah, so in the original game, and I think in Sonic 3 Complete, it's a little bit more deadly than the previous zones we were in.
Yeah. So Sonic 3 and Knuckles changed some of the more dangerous layouts
Yeah.
and changed enemy placements to make it a lot more easier. But Sonic 3, since this is supposed to be the final stage in the game, it's way harder in the original. So I'm assuming you.
So I
have
bet
the
you're
original.
asking yourself, why am I not transforming into Supersonic?
I don't think you're ready for Supersonic yet.
The real answer is just because I love this music.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game as well.
I love that compressed go.
There you go. And also, I prefer having the electric shield over supersonic. Well, standard supersonic anyway.
Yeah. I like the shield abilities, but you can't use them as supersonic, which is kind of disappointing. Well, you can, let me correct myself. You can use only the bubble shield as supersonic.
Which is really dumb. I think the electric shield is probably my favorite simply because you get the access to the double jump. And hello, Dr. Eggman.
Goodbye, Dr. Eggman.
So, what was it? If you hit Dr. Eggman while he's doing that in debug mode, and eventually he'll like explode and turn into a flicky.
Oh yeah, the same thing happens in Hidden Palace, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow.
Knuckles really gone and done it this time.
This boss is self-explanatory. Just don't get hit, and just hit the middle
Let
part.
Tails do it.
Or that too. So like, past the first zone in Sonic 3 Knuckles, does the signpost ever like reveal hidden goodies if you like?
Yeah, it does that in like I believe every zone. I just
didn't know if it
don't
did or
really
not.
know how it works or where the exact locations you need to land it on is.
Okay.
Really, I just luck out whenever something pops out.
Yeah. Fun fact, the Knuckles version of this level, I think it's takes place inside for like the first half. For action.
Yeah, because you know, Knuckles' story takes place after the events of Sonic 3.
Basically.
Or, well, it's still Sonic 3, but Knuckles' story takes place after Sonic's.
So Sonic 3, Knuckles, and Knuckles?
Too good for this world.
You right. You right. Sonic 3 is too good. When's that remake coming out?
The Steven Universe remake? I didn't know. I assume sometime
No, I'm talking
after
about-
Steven Universe is over.
I'm talking about Sonic 3.
Oh,
You know Sega. Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Steven Universe. And you know, how he and the Crystal Gems will always save the day.
We are the Chaos Gems.
Oh shit. Can I say something? I don't know if this is
What?
spoilers and I'll have to bleep it out later, but did you know they revealed
I did not know. I'm sure. I kind of figured they revealed some stuff for Steven Universe because they did the same thing last year.
yeah, but oh my god. Like Lars, like oh my god. Just Lars's character now is so amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And I don't know if I should be bleeping this.
Back there was the example of one of the changes they made. So there's like 2 Dr. Eggman capsules.
Yeah, don't hit
But
those.
they're not in. Yeah, they're not in the Sonic 3 and Knuckles version though.
So, should I bleep that out?
I'm sure you're gonna beep it out. Yeah.
Or I could just not and be a dick like that. But then again,
Just put like
I'm pretty sure.
Just put text on screen and be like, hey,
explore yours.
spoilers.
Yeah.
We talked about Steven Universe spoilers for like 2 minutes.
Let's be honest, Steven Universe fans already know.
You're right.
Because we've been so
again, Cartoon Network's kinda
we've been
failing.
so starved for new episodes.
Yeah. Then again, Cartoon Network's kind of failing right
Yeah.
now.
Let's air an entire week
Especially
of
with their new president.
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. Like I totally don't see. Yo, I went to go pay the cable bill, like last week, and like
Yeah?
they had Teen Titans Go on the television in there, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, this is why I just wouldn't bother even buying for cable or anything. Just like get internet. Get Hulu. Get Netflix.
Literally.
Pay for that instead.
And Cartoon Network's killing itself at this point.
Pretty much.
Well, anyways, back to Sonic. Boss time.
Oh yeah, this boss is pretty hard, you know. I think they try to fix it up in the Sonic 3 Complete, but I think I still managed to do it. Is you can get up there and just basically kill him.
Yeah.
So
I hope you kept what I think you did in here. Knock knock, motherfucker. Got him. Fucking tell him.
So let me explain something. As like 10-year-old Wes, when he saw Sonic riding in the Eggmobile, his little mind went apeshit.
Yeah, I was like, it's Sonic driving the Eggmobile?
It was
Or the
fucking
Eggomatic is what it's
revolutionary.
called. I think it's called the Eggomatic. Please tell me you kept what I think you did. Please, please, please. Oh, why? Wes,
What?
you didn't keep Big Arm. You didn't keep Big Arm.
No. Come on, dude.
But it's Big Arm.
You forgot about the first phase boss?
Wait, no. Wait, I thought it was only. I thought just Big Arm. Just
No,
came out.
they have that first phase and then Big Arm.
All right, it's been a while since I played standalone Sonic 3. Whoa, what the fuck? Why is there a little Sonic there?
It was a continuation of our shooting star meme from the last part.
Oh, I see. I was gonna be mad if you didn't show off Big Arm. It's like one of my favorite bosses in this series. I think it's the most probably the most challenging boss in the whole series.
I honestly hope. So, talking about Sonic Forces in a classic Sonic game. So, recently we've been seeing more and more reused, like, big bad Eggman bosses in Sonic Forces. Like, they have the Death Egg Robos, they have the Egg Dragoon. I really hope we'll get more, like, final boss Eggman machines, such as Big Arm, for one, but also, like, the Egg Viper and whatnot.
Yeah. I forget. There's Big Arm has that special grab that he does.
Yeah,
right?
he can even, like, fucking take down Supersonic.
Oh wow.
But as you see, I don't need Supersonic to beat this guy. Because I'm a fucking pro.
Yo, Wesley's a fucking G. With that. And with that, that is the first half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles complete.
Oh yeah. And now we're going to the very long part of this video.
Yep.
So,
Yep, that's a nice
Sonic 3 Complete added something really nice in between the Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles game, which I really hope they do if they ever do get a remaster.
That's really cool. It's just Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles title screen, but without Sonic and Knuckles waving at you, being like, "Yo, what up?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this blew my mind as a kid. This blew my little mind. I was like, "Wait, what is this?" Knuckles is hiding something in
Yeah,
there.
what's Knuckles hiding? It must be treasure.
Hello, Ed Boys.
It's certainly not Rolf.
Or couch potato Ed Boys like yourself.
Life has many doors, and that button just opened up
does.
one of them.
So this is basically the gimmick that they decided to put in here. If you lock Sonic 3 with Sonic and Knuckles, and you get access to 7 more special stages. Well, this is the Sonic and Knuckles special stages, obviously, but you get something even better by completing all these special stages, which I won't spoil, but most of you probably already know what it is.
Is it non-canon?
In fact, it's probably not canon.
It's probably non-canon.
But, Yeah, it blew my fucking mind when I saw that cutscene. I went inside and I saw, holy shit, what the fuck is this? What is all this?
Oh, yeah.
Why are there giant emeralds here?
It's kind of a shame you can't transform into Supersonic until you get all the emeralds again, though, you know? It's like,
but
you can't have the power until you recollect the emeralds.
Well, technically, they're right. You didn't
lose them, but
you just set them there.
yeah.
You just put them there in their pedestal. But basically, I guess lore. I'm talking about Sonic lore. I know it's fucking retarded, but the Super Emeralds are basically how the Chaos Emeralds are meant to be. I guess, like, it makes more sense if you play Sonic Adventure, because the Chaos Emeralds are originally, supposed to be, are from this island, along with the Master Emerald,
So how did Knuckles lose them?
No fucking idea. I guess they were lost to time, and the Master Emerald was the only thing that was left.
So I'm very disappointed I didn't get a perfect in this special stage.
No 420 for you. And I love this little animation.
Oh, trust me, I added something real special to the animation later on.
Alright, so this is Mushroom Hill Zone. It's basically the hardest version of the first stage you will ever play.
Yeah. So, we'll be spending a lot of time in Mushroom Hill Zone. Because, if you couldn't guess, I'm gonna go for a lot of the fucking emeralds in this zone.
Yeah, because finding the rings, or the special stage rings in the later stages, becomes increasingly more difficult after flying Battery Zone. So,
Yeah.
I don't know where any of the special rings are in Sand
But pretty much, watching this part, you'll get a grasp how fucking big the level maps are.
Mushroom Hill especially, it's really big. Like, I know there's like a bottom section, a middle section, and a top section for this stage.
So, how do you feel about Mushroom Hill being used in the 3DS version of Generations?
I don't mind. I would have preferred a different choice, like Lava Reef.
Like sushi.
I have no idea what I just saw. But I would have preferred Lava Reef over, Mushroom Hill.
Oh, man.
I
Don't
don't know.
say
Sega
Lava
has a
Reef.
hard on.
Don't say Lava
Why?
Reef, because I'm really hoping that to be a Mania.
Same. We can hope.
Oh, so I guess we should talk about something else that was just recently announced as the time of this recording. The fact that Blue Spears is returning.
Yes, indeed.
So my over 20 years of blue balls for Blue Spear is over.
I've waited 3,000 years for this, but yeah, it's basically they're bonus stages now, and they've changed up the models, I guess, or the sprites in this.
The sprites look more
Blue
clean.
Spears. Yeah, they look more clean. Part of me is disappointed that they're not special stages, but we got even better special stages.
Yeah, those fucking Sega Saturn models.
Straight out of Sonic R.
Alright, so what if Mushroom Hill is another returning zone? After getting it in Generations as well.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be disappointed, but I'm probably gonna be disappointed. But then again, if it has enough new stuff and added, then I won't mind. But I would have preferred something different. Like, Sega has this habit of doing too many greenery levels.
It's
in their
either
modern Sonic
greenery
games for whatever reason.
it's either greenery or city.
Yeah, and it's like I need more levels aesthetics.
I have
You right.
depression.
That bouncy spear, or the fucking fuck, I don't remember what they're called.
I just call them yellow spears.
No, the bounce pads. Fuck it, that's what they're called. It was giving me such shit. It gave me depression.
I don't blame you. But the class, the Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or the Sonic and Knuckles special stages, they're not super hard, but they're a lot more challenging, and they have they have more interesting layouts compared to the ones on Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Standalone.
The special stage we were just in, let me just say, as a fucking kid, I always hated that one. It's because of
Alright,
the spring back, and then you get the blue spears, and then you go forward again.
Thankfully, I learned how to do that really quickly as
Yeah.
a kid. But who here, raise your hand, if you went inside the special stages as Knuckles and you thought to get the red spears, even though it clearly said get blue spears anyway.
Fucking guilty, man.
Everybody's guilty. Don't fucking lie in the comments and be like, hey, I was smart, I read the stuff. I got the blue spears. And thankfully I was smart enough to not get the yellow spears as tails, because I knew there weren't any yellow spears in the... Oh wait, no, you can even play as tails in the fucking... Or could you? I don't remember.
Yeah, you can. You can play as Tails in the special stages.
I always forget if you could or not. But no, I was smart enough not to get any yellow spears. Because there weren't any. In certain special stages.
Oh man, will I make it? No. Because there's nothing up there. Because I'm a fucking idiot.
I know, you're trying to get the one at the very top.
Yeah.
That's the one I always go for. Whoa, the frame rate kinda dipped.
Fucking
remember this
bastard.
I think it's because he has a hitbox on his little jet fire.
I don't think the axe actually
Could be
hurts
wrong.
you.
No, not the axe. I'm talking about the jetpack
Yeah,
fire.
the jetpack fire is weird, but I don't think the axe actually hurts you at all.
Understandable.
Although I'm sure someone will
Oh, I just
correct me in
realized
the
it's called
comments
Mushroom
if I'm
Ball.
wrong.
It's Mushroom Valley. I forgot. That's the original name for this.
Yeah, I forgot to change it back to Mushroom Hill, but whatever. I'm showing off more features of Sonic 3 Complete.
Yep. Honestly, it doesn't matter. There's too much use of the word hill in Sonic games anyway.
Oh man, how do you feel about Green Hill Zone? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I hate it. Get it out, my Sonic. I'm starting to notice, did your emulator or did your recording software fuck up? Because I'm noticing a lot of frame drops.
It might have. I'm noticing that on my end as well. It might have been, yeah, it might have been the game software itself, because, the recorder was doing fine, but I noticed on the game while playing it, froze a bit too, so I'm not entirely sure. Because I know there's in one of the special stages, the one where it's just one long pathway, it literally froze on me for like a second or two, and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I hate those chickens. They suck. But yeah, Mushroom Valley Zone. It's a
zone.
a zone. It has mosquitoes.
I guess something we haven't talked about, which is something really cool about Mushroom Hill I haven't touched on yet, but the seasons change.
Yeah. It also did that in the Generations level too. Midway
Well,
through
not to
level.
the extent of Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah. So like this the ecosystem of Angel Island is weird because if you go to one area,
it's not so much the ecosystem. I think at the end of the stage, it's shown like Eggman's doing something pretty nasty. Insert something pretty nasty.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty nasty.
I think it's implied.
I'm just gonna ignore the Donald Trump meme.
What?
I'm just gonna ignore the Donald Trump meme that I just saw.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's pretty nasty.
Pretty nasty, huh?
Yeah.
I always hate this special stage because I always get lost.
Get good.
But these are like the only special stages I beat the Sonic 2 special stages, but I hate doing the half pipe.
But I think it's implied for the ecosystem of Angel Island, or more so specifically Mushroom Valley or Mushroom Hill, that Eggman's using some kind of weather device.
Is that the thing you destroy at the end of the level?
Yeah. When he's that satellite sticking out of the ground.
Ah, okay. Well, that's one. How many more do you need? I forget.
Shit, I lost count. There's too many of them. Even though there's just like 7.
At some point, I just stopped using it instant shield.
Nah, man,
Like,
we
I thought
gotta
it
get
was
the
cool.
insta-sealed back in Mania.
Oh, you thought it was a special stage up here?
It's up there. It's not on this bottom route. Yeah.
Tail's gonna get tired.
Just you wait. Will I make it? All that and more in the next Dragon Ball Z.
Now dubbed Dragon Ball Super at the time of this recording. Now with 100 plus episodes.
I think after this one I'll have 4. Yeah, this is where it fucking happened.
Oh.
Alright, you'll see my scary moment. Or you'll see a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw it.
It froze there for a moment or two, and that was in game, so I don't know what fucking happened on the emulator I was using.
Probably fucked up. I don't know.
But that scared the
That's one of the more
shit out of me.
straightforward special stages in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah.
That's your fault if you fuck up, because it's really easy.
As I said, I sped it up just because it's a straight fucking line.
Yep. I think this is autumn? Oh no. The spring, maybe? Or the winter, I don't know.
I want to say probably spring? Autumn? Fuck, I don't know.
No one knows. Well, you know where all these special stages are.
Yeah, as I said, there's a lot in this fucking first stage.
Well, I guess you should really take advantage of it.
Yeah. So, everyone watching this, you have a guide to where all the special stages in the first zone are. Wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I love you, Aaron Weber. Please give us a shout.
Put me in a Sonic Manual introduction manual. The Sonic Mania introduction manual, please.
There's a lot of people whose names are on there, and I'm just like, why are they in there? What did they do?
Nothing. Well, I guess they were a part of the community.
I guess people who are a part of the community. I guess that makes sense. You know what? You're right, because Johnny's made a lot of Sonic content, so why
Yeah.
not?
He's probably introduced a lot of people to the community as well.
Yeah. Well, I've been part of this community since fucking forever. My introduction to Sonic was through Sonic Advance 2. And then I went backwards.
Actually,
and then I went forwards.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles was one of the first Sonic games I really got into as a kid.
That's nice.
Yeah, and the version I played as a kid was the PC version with the MIDI music.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yeah, but it was still a fun game, you know. I mean, the music
it's
sounded
still
like
fun no
shit,
matter
but
what.
the gameplay was still aight.
Yeah. Basically, I played Sonic Advance 2 when I got it for Christmas, along with my Game Boy Advance, and then when I got my GameCube, I got the Sonic Mega Collection, and then I played through the first 3 Sonic games, and then I unlocked Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I played through that.
But the way I was introduced to Sonic was over at my cousin's house. They had a Sega Genesis, and so they had Sonic 1 and 2. So I always remember playing Sonic 2 with them.
And then I got introduced to the comics made by Archie, and then
Rip.
I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? The first issue of the Sonic comics I've ever read was when they're in the middle of the 25 years later arc.
I'm fortunate. I was aware of the Sonic comics. I guess since like their 15th anniversary of either the Sonic comics or the Sonic games in general, when they were starting to re-release all the older comics, and my mom bought one of them for me. And so I was introduced to it for that, but I really didn't start reading the comics until the Mega Man and Sonic crossover, thankfully.
Understandable. I think we're getting close to the end here, but next time we're gonna go on a flying battery.
But how does a battery
Because
fly?
That thing needs a battery. You carry it with a big ship,
Oh,
I think.
fascinating.
Yeah, think about it.
See you next time.
Fascinating. Bye.